Okay, so many of you have asked, why do I blow the poop? So here's what I do, is I blow it out the door, so I get the inside. Well, her stall is like always a mess. But then when I get out here, I take the rake and I rake it all out to the arena, and from the arena, Kenneth gets rid of it. So this horse only poops outside. She's smart. This one only poops inside, and then I have to blow it out. So anyways, it helps me just be able to get my steps in. It helps them to stay clean, and it minimizes my work, to be honest with you, because now it's outside. They're not standing in it. The barn doesn't stink, and it's a really efficient way to do maintenance in the morning, but then get in and do the actual work in the evening. So this way it leaves the barn smelling really good, and there's no excess work. Okay, so that's that. Now, not because I have the garage sale going on, all the little quails are running everywhere again, but because I'm a little OCD, I actually go back out here, and when I was feeding, a lot of times there's like alfalfa and debris that falls out, and it gets on the ground, and I hate it. I like literally hate it. I'm not so OCD that I would go nuts and like lose my mind over it, but I don't like weeds, so I did my whole entire fence line yesterday. Came out super good, but I will come over here and see all that hay, and I'll just blow it back into them. And it just keeps it nice and clean. So that is kind of my morning routine and my evening routine. I do it twice a day. And I won't be videoing most of the days, the end ones. I'll just do occasionally, like if I come across something really cool, like a tarantula or something, I might hop on and show you guys that. But right now, because of the garage sale going on, I'm going to just keep, well, actually I do it all the time, but I keep the hay nice and tidy. And my kids used to say, oh my gosh, why are you so obsessed over it? It's not that I'm obsessed over it. I just love maintenance. Like everything that we do in our life should be a maintenance, including your mind, your soul, your health, everything. You should maintain what you have. Now, right now you're going, but Coach Lisa, you didn't maintain when you were obese. You're right, I didn't. And you know why it didn't happen was because I was sick in my mind, right? Like, I'm not saying I was sick in my mind like I needed a psychiatrist, but I definitely had brain fog. I had side effects and residuals of dysfunctioning stuff. I went through a lot, and that's not an excuse, ever. It's never, ever, ever excuse. What it is like, get your act together. You only have one life. And literally, by the grace of God, I am so thankful that the veil, you know, like when you come to know the Lord, you were a Christian who couldn't see, you were blinded. And now I'm not blinded anymore. And the ways of the carnivore has literally opened up an entire new lease on life. I want to make this 30-day September to give you your life back. Like literally, I want to help you focus on your goals, your mindset, get you prepared to be able to handle crisis. I've been doing interval training with people since, gosh, the 1978, and I highly recommend it. So depending on where you're at in your training adventure, but let's face it, people with fatty liver disease are not going to jump in there, or fibrosis or cirrhosis. You're not going to jump in there on day one and be lifting these heavy weights. You got to start somewhere, and that's with me. That's why I coach, to help women get past the lies. Like menopause was not something that killed you, fatty liver disease. So let's talk about that next.